Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info and Thoughts video. This one's mostly going to be a small update on the state of the NPC Overhaul update, which is supposed to overhaul pre-made characters from the previous expansion packs up to before Cottage Living. In addition, I'll also touch upon the topic of many more years of The Sims 4 still being left, and a funny little tweet at the end. It has been quite a while since we've heard anything about the NPC Overhaul update. I think it's even got some people wondering as to whether it's cancelled, if it's even going to happen at all. So, SimGuru Frost initially replied to someone else just generally asking about the state of the game, though the tweet is deleted now. But Frost did say TS4 has many more years ahead of it. It's not really news. We've been told a few times now that The Sims 4 is still going to stick around for more years to come, but it's still concerning to me. Lately, to me, it just feels like as if the game is winding down because communication has been really lacking post My Wedding Stories because they haven't done those Inside Max's streams. I think the last one was back in January. And we haven't seen a laundry list in quite a while aside from the one that was basically damage control for My Wedding Stories. And SimGuru Frost just disappeared for like 3 months from Twitter, which I find really strange. If I was a community manager and I just stopped tweeting for 3 months, I would expect to be fired. So, I don't know. That's really confusing and not really reassuring to me that it feels like the game is going to stick around for that long. So, I don't know. I guess this is just what to expect for the next few years. Just a whole ton of kits, a game pack here and there, and maybe if we're lucky, an expansion pack. Maybe 2, but probably just 1. And I guess a lot of Sims Delivery Express drops that have little bite-sized just bits of content. But getting back to the tweets, Cowan asked, and what about the NPC Overhaul? Any news? I was fully expecting this to be just another one of those tweets that would go unanswered, but Frost did reply, saying, "Stuff being worked on. We had a feedback session with a couple community members, and their feedback was really positive. So, yep, it is still in progress, even though it is taking quite a while. We already know that Plumbella and Spring Sims are helping out with this, so he could be referencing them, or there's most likely a couple of other people not mentioned that are helping out with this too." And Cowan also asked, is it far from being finished? Frost said, it would be irresponsible of me to give a timeline just because game dev is so fluid, and we obviously want to make sure we do this NPC refresh right. Hope you understand. To an extent, I guess I could see where he's coming from, because let's say we are getting body hair next month, because like, we might as well just call it the Werewolves game pack at this point. It just seems so obvious. So we'd probably get body hair in the pre-patch update before that. So then, logically, I think many of us would expect body hair to be added to several Sims that are in the base game and from previous packs. So yeah, it could be like that. And yeah, even the nails are still a fairly recent addition. We got those around the Spa Day refresh, so then there's things that are popping up like that where they're probably like, oh yeah, well, I guess now that we're adding this to the game, we should also add it to the previous Sims, right? So that could end up being a thing. But it is still like, it is still very shrouded in mystery as to how far they're going with overhauling these Sims. Like, there was that one live stream where they showed concept art for what they were planning to do with the Goths and the Caliante households, but it wasn't still like a final thing. So that was in terms of appearances, but what else? Like, are they going to add like family connections? Like, are they gonna make Johnny Zest actually officially related to the land grabs? Because we didn't even have family trees in the game when it first came out. Are we gonna get sentiments? Are we going to get likes and dislikes for these Sims? And there's just like so many things that they have added to The Sims 4 since it launched in 2014. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like they probably will add some of those things, but I would like to at least hear what they're planning to do. I can wait as long as needed for this update, but asking for more transparency about something versus releasing it quicker does not always mean the same thing. So I think they can still be more transparent about the process without them having to speed up the release of it, even if it just means confirming a couple more aspects of it. So hopefully Inside Max's live streams do come back. It definitely sucks that they haven't been around for a while, though I can kind of see why they probably haven't done one in a while, because I think the Simgrews may be really scared to be on camera again, especially with all the backlash surrounding my wedding stories. But at the same time, I don't think they'll just stop doing these streams forever. I mean, aside from the pack streams, like they'll probably do one for the Werewolves game pack. But, I mean, for the Inside Max's live streams that are focused on free content and progress updates, then I think those will still come back at some point. There is also a new tweet from Simguru George that I'm just going to include for the fun of it. But he says, I was telling the audio lead that I was hearing placeholder English voiceover in the new pack. He assured me it was in Simlish. I've been around toddlers so much, I'm auto-translating Simlish to English in my head. So, I wonder what pack he's referring to. It is most likely the Werewolves game pack, since it is coming out next month. I'm not really sure how much more testing they'd be doing at this point, because I think they would have already had to send out the pack to Sony and Microsoft to get it approved so that they can simultaneously release this pack on PC and Mac and consoles, unlike what happened in the beginning, where the console releases were quite a bit behind. However, he did not say it was for the next game pack, so it is possible that he could be talking about the next expansion pack, because, well, as terrible as it sounds, I think after the Werewolves game pack, we're only getting one more pack for the entire year, which is an expansion pack. So, it was kind of funny, actually. I'm really shocked I didn't see any replies saying, oh my gosh, you mentioned toddlers, Generations confirmed. You're definitely hinting at Generations. But, yeah, it is possible he could be talking about the next expansion pack. Maybe they did recently bring in the voice actors to record new Simlish lines for it, and maybe he's just testing it. He could be a producer on that pack as well. He probably is working on the Werewolves game pack, I would not be surprised, but yeah, they always have multiple things in development at the same time. I don't think that tweet is necessarily a hint at anything, but it's a funny tweet nonetheless. And that wraps up another Sims Info and Thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you looking forward to the NPC Overhaul, and what do you think it'll be about besides just the appearances of The Sims? And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!